Fran and wanted to chat with you about February, Valentine's Day, and full moon. And these words have come up for this month. And it's about the heart, obviously, and love and dignity. Dignity is huge in my eyes right now. And I think it's what is up for us to remember, that there is no price on dignity. It's just what we have and what we can hold in ourselves. And so I've written a few things. And so what happens when you lose dignity? So you want to create self-care, and you want to remember who you are and what gives you strength. And that stepping away from fear is the answer. Fear creates chaos. And of course, we're certainly living with that right now. And it's just really, really important that we keep ourselves, keep our dignity, keep the love, self-care, care about ourselves, not in a egotistical way, but in a way that's going to build self-esteem and help us create what we need to create, because we are starving for it. Martin Luther King: freedom is the open window through which pours the sunlight of the human spirit and human dignity. When it comes to human dignity, we cannot make compromises, which is so true. And I think I'm fired up about this because I think that, of course, the full moon is all about, releasing stuff, but also that vibrancy of creating. And we certainly need that energy to stay together and present. And I can't stress enough the level of honesty that we need to have with ourselves and what we are heading into this 2025 year of lots of ups and downs, but how important it is to stay ahead of it. So I think this full moon is like a metamorphosis. We are blooming and we are creating and we are releasing, we are karma cleansing in order for us to bloom. And we are in that stage. So moving away from fear, of course, Roosevelt says the only thing we have to fear is fear itself. And we have been bombarded with fear at every second. So it's interesting, in the mornings when I sort of look at my phone like everybody else, I think, oh my God, here we go. And I just can't do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm just like, okay, put my music on, start feeling gratitude, and start loving yourself so that you can share that love. So the energy immediately rises. Doing exercises in the morning, getting up at 6:30 and doing a task, so that's done, and then use your body, eat well, less sugar, breathe. Breathing is so vital. Even before you get up, you close your eyes and say, okay, so I'm going to map my day out for me. And I'm going to be able to do what I need to do with the zest and energy that I need. And that energy is, I'm going to love my day, and I'm going to be that person that I've wanted to be today. So I take a deep breath before you even get out of bed and just acknowledge that. So there's a certain level of discipline. And important to be in the body. Of course, I do body stuff, and it's on my YouTube. It's on my website, franbaileyhealer.com. And there's lots of little movement gestures you can do on the floor with a mat or sitting in a chair. Just remember that getting back to that place, letting go of that energy that keeps bombarding you is not you. The more you come into your heart, the more you feel present to love, self-love, the more you understand that, oh my gosh, there's a bigger world out there. And that world not necessarily revolves around me, but it's how I respond. And so that dignity is just vital. Okay, so what else is here? So again, the heart is huge. The ability to let go of that darker energy that comes in is, if I could give you an example, let's say we start feeling this pressure of other people's energy and that we have to take care of not only ourselves, but everybody else around us. Also, people responding to what is happening. Everybody has a different response. And so you gather that and gather that and gather that. And all of a sudden, this energy becomes so thick that you can't breathe. So I have this technique where I actually have two different sides of light and dark. And that darker side becomes less and less and less, so that I become more senior in the light. So this becomes less and this becomes more senior, until finally there's just this, you just let it go. And it makes a huge, huge difference. You ground, you be present, you go to nature, you feel your feet on the ground, you create a grounding cord to be present in the earth. You connect with your soul. Your soul is your best friend. And you just keep rolling in that way and that dimension so that you can accept this higher frequency in 5D and learn to love in a bigger way. So it's inclusive, not exclusive. Let's say it again. It's inclusive. So it's part of your body, part of your mind, part of your heart, part of your spirit, so that it breathes. There's breath in that word and that meaning, so that you can use this to live life and enjoy the probabilities, new probabilities that are coming, and the new ways that are coming. And why not take a chance and try something new, try a different angle and experience that just lets go of that fear, because that's suffering is going to pull you down. That level of fear will pull you down. So I'm giving you the opportunity, or suggesting that you take the opportunity to start letting go and start loving yourself. All aspects of you. All aspects of you. I have meditations, clearing the chakra. I have karma cleansing. I've got lots of tools to use on my website. So please take advantage of that, and wishing you a happy Valentine's Day and full moon on the 12th of February. And I just want to get us to rock and roll and be in this higher frequency. And God love you, and take care, and be well. All right. Thank you.